And we are live. It is Friday, everybody, and welcome to more Final Fantasy. Give me a moment to notify the Discordians, and we can get started. All right. Let's get to it, shall we? So, do I top off my meds? Yes, I topped off my meds. So, because I need money, we need to go find some place to grind. I need money because I need to buy a ferry. So we need to get ourselves to there. So we're going to be taking a canoe trip. Assuming we can find a safe place to land this tub. Well, crud buckets. Interesting to note, his magic seems to actually be more effective now. So does his beating things to death. Thank you for reminding me. Let me fix that. Okay. One of my Discordians reminded me that I hadn't actually shared the Final Fantasy video with them. And I just fixed that. Okay. Sorry about that. Making sure. I think every single one of the ones is in there. Okay. The power of fire compels you. I think just beating them into pulp works better than the power of Jesus. Can I say that? I don't think I should. Oh, great. Poison dragons. Oh, come on. The dragons are running away from me. Where's the fun in that? Now, if I wasn't trying to grind, I'd be having XP, I'd be having monsters every couple of steps. But since I said I was coming in here to grind, they're barely giving me anything. It's like I was hoping to find golems like this right, left, and sideways. Now that's a reference to, again, Dungeons & Dragons, where golems are largely magic immune, and if you hit, I believe, certain types of golems with fire, they will actually speed up or be hasted. Stuff. I have been waiting to take this cube. Tiamat, Flying Fortress, please. You obtain the warp cube. Because we're... Obtain Defender. Can I use the Defender Sword? I can use the Defender Sword. 5,000 gil, 6,000 gil. A ribbon. Even blind, Chuck has beaten horses to death. Animal cruelty? Instead of hospitality, horse brutality? Yeah, this is the waterfall, yes. I was responding to one of the Discordians, for people wondering. My good friend of the channel, Draxon, for reference. Good God, Chuck is getting lethal. Wrong way. Yay for more gold needles. I'll never turn those down. I don't know why, but with the after the class change, they kind of make monks look like they've got a mullet now. But then again, it is Chuck Norris, so that fits. And since we know where the guy with the Oasis is to buy the ferry, let's go ahead and do that. We're supposed to get the clue if we were playing the game for the first time legitimately, but we're not doing that. Let's go get our oxy ale. You can't get Kiraja. Can you get... You don't even have the level 6 spell. I feel like this is a waste of gil, but... You know, make sure I have every tool in the box, as it were. There's a scholar studying the Lufanian language. I can't seem to recall his name. That was Dr. Un up in... or down in Melmond. Again, we're supposed to learn all this organically. Things you can skip having played the game before. Hello, Fairy. You're the ones who rescued me from that bottle. I'm sorry about running away, but I was just so scared. I'll get you some oxy ale from the bottom of the spring to make up for it, okay? Looks more like Elvis, huh? Well, I still remember the last time I played Final Fantasy VI that Mom was still around, or that she was still with us. And I spent the whole game because Saban was, or sorry, because Edgar was king, I named him Elvis, and I used the most horrible, fake as hell, Elvis impersonator accent for him. You obtain Oxy Ale. Air will flow out of the water for as long as you have it. But then again, I wrecked my throat pretty bad for most of that game. I also remember doing my best to hold it together and not just break down bawling. I think I failed, though, when listening to the opera song. And Drax, again, who's listening in Discord. Right. I know. I've played this game back as a child. I first beat this game when I was in 8th grade. In middle school. This is literally my second RPG that isn't Ultima. The first was Dragon Warrior, or rather Dragon Quest. And you could technically argue Zelda is an action RPG because you're gathering hearts and items and equipment and advancing, but most, stringent people wouldn't. Look at my legs. Aren't they wonderful? I love having legs. Look. Do you see that move I just did? Do you ever hear of something called Oxy Ale? They say the shrine sank into the sea 200 years ago. Now there are mermaids living there, so the story goes. The Underhill fellow from the caravan had something very weird for sale. Out of my way, blasted, I haven't been able to catch me a single fish. How am I supposed to keep food on my plate and my belly? Cops been spreading some nonsense story about how we saw a shining thing fall from the sky. They say this used to be a beautiful village until about 200 years back. Are those legs really yours? Saber and Vine. We were probably going to get Saber before... Because I believe a dual casting of Haste and Saber will make... Feel like a... Mom actually liked the Dragon Warrior games, or specifically the American translated Dragon Warrior games. Amazing, humans have been honored by the Dragon King? And the funniest thing was what got her to liking them. The Sunken Shrine is said to be filled with riches. Silver, gold, diamonds, even tablets describing lost languages and civilizations, if you believe the legends. Long ago, an ancient race known as the Sky People used a language called Lufenian. My brother, Un, would always tell me how he'd figure out how to speak it if he only had the Rosetta Stone. My name's Cop. You want to hear about the shining object I saw? I think it fell somewhere near the waterfall to the north. No one believes me, but I think it was some kind of mechanical creature. 200 years ago, the shrine of Onrak flourished. It brimmed with the power of water. I ask one thing of you, restore that power to its former grace. You have Oxy Ale. You're the ones we've been waiting for. Please save the mermaids. She disappeared into the sea foam. Honestly, my first time actually taking a crack at Final Fantasy VI, I didn't particularly care for it. That's going to get me some stink eye from people, but, I do enjoy it now. I mean, I enjoyed it quite well, to be fair, but allow me to explain myself. It was certainly an enjoyable game, but what I didn't like believe it or not, was the Magitech system. Actually, give me about 2 minutes. I need to take a quick bio break. Very sorry about that. Had something to take care of. Seeing what all chests I need to handle. While I'm here, let me go ahead and pull up a map. Okay. Sunken Shrine. Here we go. Okay, so we're going down is where we're going first. White shark? Okay, well, it's a dead shark now. I find it funny that due to random number silliness, the white mage is the one with the biggest HP. Nice hit. Better hit. Very good hit. Went the wrong way. Whoopsie doodle. Go the other way first, I think. Ow. Now that's more like it. Very nice. Whackety schmackety. What do you call it? I'm reminded, what do you call a guy with no arms and no legs in shark-infested water? Chum. Yeah, we used to tell really dark, morbid jokes when I was in school. Kill the Lovecraftian eye beast, or it does something horrifying. Didn't work nearly as well as I thought it would. Light axe. Let's see what that is. Warrior Knight Ninja. The ninja could use it. I'll probably exit out after we clear out the mermaids level, then go right back up. Wait. Why do it that way? After I do the mermaids level, I will have the slab. I can go back to... Tiara. Thank you for that little factoid. I appreciate it. I did skip over it, yeah. Bear in mind, I'm a little bit out of sorts right now because I'm working without my usual mouse. I'm having to go touchpad, and I'm not used to using a touchpad. If the light of the sea is lost, we will turn from sea into sea foam and be lost forever. I'm using it because... Okay, oh, my prayers have been answered. Because apparently the rechargeable battery charger I have is extremely slow. Had batteries in it overnight and they lasted 30 minutes. One of our friends went to see the world above and hasn't returned. I wonder what she's doing now. I do hope she's alright. No, literally 30 minutes. You can breathe underwater? How? How? Just contained gill. Save the sea, restore light to the water crystal. Are those the crystals of legend? Sorry, are those the crystals of legend speak of? Just who are you? $5,000. If the light of the sea is not restored, we will vanish as foam upon the waves. And as I remember it, that is a reference to the Hans Christian Andersen Little Mermaid story, where the sea witch made her a deal that if she didn't, it wasn't a matter of get a kiss from the prince, it was kill the prince or turn into sea foam. But she couldn't kill the prince because she loved the prince, so she stabbed herself. Well, I saw some, okay. The Mirage Tower stands in the desert to the east of the continent, right? Well, I saw someone go to the tower. It made a most lovely chiming sound. Chest contained an antidote. While the feet of water lives, the light of the sea grows ever darker. Okay, diamond shield. Yep, Castiara. I stand corrected. Castira. Diamond helm, diamond gloves. Rosetta Stone. Now we're going to exit out. Assuming we can. Power word, GTFO. There is an explicit reason we're doing this. You see, we're not going to fight Triton with, or the Kraken with Thundaga. We're going to go get the forbidden magics. I'm going to go to Melmond, translate the Rosetta Stone. Then I'm going to go to Lufin and get Flare. Then we're going to go back into the Sunken Temple. It's like, why use a pistol when I can use a Barrett 50 cal? Just a moment. Let me see that tablet. This is the Rosetta Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. Yes, of course. That's what it was. It all makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. There. Now you can speak Lufenian too. Yes, I kind of had an ADHD moment and got squirrel. But I figured it was worth it. Ow. It's like, why make small explosions when I can make big ones? 10 hits, oh good lord. We are Lufenians, the descendants of the proud race that once lived among the clouds, the Sky People. You use a vessel you call an airship. It was built by one of our ancestors, a man by the name of Sid. So they had to retroactively add a Sid to this game, too. The Lightbearers, the legend is true. We have a legend that's been passed down through many generations. According to legend, 400 years after the fall of civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light would come forth to save our people. Castle that floats high above the clouds was once the home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. We came to believe there was another entity controlling the four fiends. To ascertain its location, we sent out 5 warriors. But much time has passed since we heard from them. I hope no harm has befallen them. Tiamat blocks the power of wind, the source of the sky people's strength. We placed our last hope in the 5 warriors we sent out. It has been said they fell victim of the curse of the fiends and were turned into bats. We struggled for our very lives with Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind, but our power was not enough. To this day, her lair remains in the castle of the sky at the Flying Fortress. Before you leave, Legendary Warriors, take this chime with you. It will grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. You obtain the chime. So we could sequence break and go do Mirage Tower first before finishing Sunken Temple, but we won't. Now let's return back. Explosion! Pretend I'm Megumin from Konosuba. Berettas, I believe that was meant to be Boulette back in the day. Again, blatant ripoff of the Dungeons and Dragons Monster Manual. You know, the land shark. Okay, now that we've got that done, I can restock my drugs. I mean my potions is what I mean when I say that. I'm just being a smartass. Rest and save all this progress I've made so far today. And I can hear my mother screaming from the afterlife that I need to save. And she would be absolutely correct. Oh Lord, I remember both that toy line and the cartoon. Hey, you're blocking traffic. Yes, very much so. Water Naga, that's the new one. And it's a painful one at that. Ouch. Now, I'll tell you why I remember Street Sharks. When I was stuck in the hospital for like 3 weeks, when I almost lost my leg when I was first diagnosed with the blood clot problem I have. The choices of TV were basically your network TV. You had, and for whatever reason, they also had UPN. So you had ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, and UPN. So for whatever reason, I don't know. And the local affiliate station had Fox had after-school cartoons. Oh, they also had public broadcasting, so I could watch Sesame Street, or I could watch after-school cartoons to keep myself, you know, busy, stuck in bed for 3 weeks straight, worrying about losing my leg. Oh yeah, and UPN was showing like marathons of Star Trek. And UPN, actually, no, and the show that or the channel that was showing the cartoons had like Street Sharks, the Mega Man cartoon. What else? The Darkstalkers cartoon, which apparently was a thing. I don't know why, but it was. It really shouldn't have been. And I'm not talking the anime, I'm talking the, I think it was Deke cartoon. The really, really cheesy one. And because I was in a lot of pain most of that time, I didn't get much sleep at all. Like maybe 2-3 hours of sleep a day, and that was like in little bitty naps. And when I finally would get to sleep, they would wake me up to give me a sleeping pill, which didn't work. The sad part is I'm not joking. Oh yeah, we also, for whatever reason, had Spike TV on the hospital cable. I don't know why we had so few channels, but Spike was on it. The TV for men, they called it. and ended up watching this really interesting show called MXC, which being that it was Japanese, I thought it was hilarious. I didn't realize at the time, but it was a gag dub of an original show that was called Takeshi's Castle. Well, time to burn everything. But unlike the Japanese, they gave all of because it was a parody dub, they gave all of the obstacles really like perverse names. Like really crude stuff. Giant gloves. Because of course they. Granted, I found out later that apparently the original Japanese version was, if anything, worse. And that Takeshi Kitano was known for his sophomoric humor. Because I keep forgetting I have them. If you want an honest answer, I keep forgetting I have them. Oh, this is our first Sahagan Prince. Yeah, I got a ribbon. Wait, ribbon and protection ring? I didn't know that. I will check on that. I'm interested in hearing where you've sourced that information from, if you don't mind me asking. I mean, I would like a source on that. I mean, I believe you, but there's an old saying, trust but verify. He would have less AC. You're the one that told me to put an armlet on him. I'm already at a level where if it wasn't the Pixel Remaster, I would have the game beat. Again, that isn't me trying to snark or brag or anything like that. But, I mean, please understand. But I've never heard anything about ribbons and protect rings being, you know, together synergizing for monks. I've not heard that before. Sure, no problem. I mean, I believe you what you're saying about them synergizing. It's just, I've never heard this before today. And I've beaten this game at least a dozen, if not 24 times over the course of my life. Including multiple challenges, including 4 warriors and 4 monks. Over multiple versions of the game, including Pixel Remaster, Final Fantasy Origins, and the original NES. It used to be random luck of the rolls. That's surely nothing more, nothing less. And you know how full well how random chance determines, 80% of this game. The only thing that isn't random is your spell slot progression. I went the wrong way. I'm a goober. I was so focused on our conversation, I didn't pay attention where I was going. I'm smart. We're this close so it doesn't... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Gygax full of crits that ice her with... Oh, this isn't the close. One. A little bit too early. Even Shantoto is getting hits like that. Really? Few humans do impress. I missed the rest of it. Well, good luck. But do you really think you can defeat the Fiend of Water here in my own domain? Fools, these dark depths shall be your tomb. I'll have him cast Explosion. Oh, And that flare is why we took that short detour back to Melman and over to Lufania, so we could do that. You know, we came, we saw, we conquered. You know, Vidi Vici Veni. Yes, I know I put the order wrong on purpose. Now, what's better? Savor or temper? Easy way to find out. Go look at temper. So there is no temper, it is Saber, and Saber alone, so we need to go back to Onrock. Why didn't I just buy that? I could have... I am a goober. My fear of wasting money had me wasting time instead. Well, we just canceled their subscription to Life. Now, I wonder if Saber and Haste stack, and casting both of those on a monk or master, what would happen? Well, we'll have to check that out on the Tia fight. What's our timer rating? 1 minute 16. Very least I can start doing my initial delve into the Mirage Tower. We're absolutely not going to be finishing the Air Fortress, but we can get the Mirage Tower started. At least start looting. Just making sure everything's had been looted out except for the Temple of Chaos. Now, all of a sudden, I expect to see some people, pop out of the sand. Oh, dear. Oh, stab me with knives made of worm teeth. And harvest my body for water after fighting things like that. Oh, we got 2 light axes. Okay. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. Wow. And when you actually let them hit you, they hit pretty hard. Ouch. Oh. Is that it in Spanish? Oh? Let me check that really quick. How do you tell? I'm gonna check something really quick. We're gonna verify what one of the Discordians mentioned. Apparently, the white mage is canonically female in the Spanish language cut. We're gonna check that. . I will not pronounce the Espanol because my pronunciation of your language sucks. Partida Nueva. I'll try. Te apoyo en combate con magia blanca. Blanca instead of magia blanca instead of magio blanco. Okay. I know enough about Romance languages to know that A on the end of a word instead of O usually means a feminine descriptor. But then magia negra would mean that's a female black mage. Well, except majo negro. So there. Oh, so wait a minute. I'm reading that wrong. They're talking about black magic being feminine. Ah, mago. Okay. Again, I was looking at the descriptor rather than the name. But yeah, so all right. I like that. That's actually cool. I mean, that was always the fan canon, what you just mentioned. Making it official in the Spanish, I like that. That's cool. Thank you for that little tidbit, Drex. I like that. Thank you. That detour and little bit of Final Fantasy education brought to us again by friend of the channel, Draxinath. Vorpal Sword. And through and through and through and through, the Vorpal blade went snicker snack. The beast was dead, and with its head he went galumphing back. Don't we need to gather the 8 runes and cast the Armageddon spell to fight this guy? Oh wait, wrong game. Never mind. Where the hell did the gauntlets go? They get disappeared? I was looking for those, yeah. First, I'm going to abuse the crap out of the healing items. Shit. So we're gonna have to go the long way around. Works remarkably well. I like it. You know, I never used items before Pixel Remaster. Never. Because they didn't... Because I felt they were garbage, honestly. I've learned my lesson. You know, those words that any guy needs to learn. I was wrong and I can change. Ow. Ouch. Suddenly I'm reminded of this old Canadian TV show called Red Green. It was based around a fictional men's hunting lodge called the Possum Lodge. No. And it was full of sketch, oh dear, full of sketch comedy, mostly involving him making silly things with way too much duct tape. You know, think Canadian Tim Allen with a lot less, you know, with far less toxic masculinity. Rather than having no ma'am, they ended every show with the man's prayer, which was, I'm a man and I can change if I have to, I guess. Dragon Mail? Sunblade. Do I want to sacrifice two accuracy for 2 damage? Not really. And we're at minute 30, so I don't think I can finish the Air Fortress tonight. That place is big. I mean, big. So I am going to go... Oh dear. There's a Beretta. We are going to go restock. And then we're going to rest, save, and call it for the day. Anyway, I am saving it here. So we made 7 levels today. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, tomorrow we are not only going to be doing the Air Fortress, we will probably be making great strides into the Temple of Chaos, if not trying to make a run on Chaos himself. Now, if I don't finish Chaos tomorrow, I will probably be doing a lot of grinding offline. Oh, wait a minute. No, tomorrow's Saturday. Will I be playing Saturday? I don't know. No, I'm taking tomorrow off so I can prep for my RP group. Yeah, tomorrow I'm not going to be doing, but Sunday, tune in Sunday, and I will be working on the Air Fortress, and then we will be also trying to make a run on Warmech. We'll also be trying to get this last bestiary enemy right here. Call it good, so we can, after Warmech, that is. Put a pin in it, because we're also trying to get a full completion on the item collection as well. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. This has been Harmony News. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I will see you all. Oh, confirmed for Portuguese as well. Romance languages are romance languages. Anyway, have a wonderful day, everybody.